led you to being homeless?
Actually, job loss.
And what did you do your first night?
My first night, I was in my car. With that being said, I have battled with ovarian cancer almost 4.5 years, I think. I've had a social worker. They took my kids, gave them back. A gun, some girl who had a conversation, her child had a conversation with my child.
And now these cars and planes, I'm always boarding. Just out touring down in Charlotte like I play for Hornets. When I'm performing, never born.
Hey guys, this is askrphtish in the beautiful city of North Carolina of Charlotte. And how are y'all doing today? Who do we have?
Jasmine Lattimore.
Hey Jasmine. Hey, and I really.
And Tyson.
Hey Tyson. Hey cutie. He's so handsome. He's so good too. And so, how many boys do you have, girl?
I have 4 boys.
4 boys in that nice little tiny frame of yours. I know she's like, yes, me.
Yeah.
All right. So, are you from Charlotte, North Carolina?
No, ma'am. I'm from Shelby, North Carolina, but residing in Charlotte. I've been here about 10 years.
Okay, you've been in Charlotte for 10 years. Are you homeless right now?
I am. I've actually had this struggle for almost 3 years, on and off jobs, yet to save, but still homeless.
Okay, so you've been having jobs, but but it's
Yes.
unaffordable housing that's
Yes,
keeping you and your family.
Yes,
And I see you have your husband over there, so y'all all, working together.
Mother-in-law, so
Yes.
I'm trying to put it in together.
Right. Yeah. So, what led you to being homeless?
Actually, job loss. I was
A
living
job
in a
loss.
home, not too far from where I'm at right now. Became homeless because of the job loss. Here, where I'm standing, actually. And ever since then, I don't know. I changed. I don't feel like the things that I was to do is to figure it out. I feel like I've just lived through being homeless.
Right. So when did you realize you had to be homeless? With your husband and your children and
It
everything?
was around about February of 2018.
Yeah. And what did you do your first night?
My first night, I was in my car. My car broke down, me and my children. My car broke down, I think we're on 85. Lost my car.
Wow.
My kids walking here towards the hotel.
Hold up. So your car broke down. You had I-85, which is crazy busy, and you had your 4 babies, and you had to walk to a safe
So
location.
we walked up here. This is actually how we found the hotel that I try to reside in every now here and there. But walking was the way I got here. I brought a few clothes. Yet to carry on, people was giving and sharing love and knew the situation, knew that. Hey, this is not Jasmine.
Right.
And this is not the life. And, it's been hard.
Hey guys, we're selling t-shirts to help raise money for the homeless. By purchasing this t-shirt, you're supporting the homeless. So please buy one today.
It's been hard.
Yeah, but you have like such a beautiful spirit. I've noticed you from a distance, and you're just smiling. Your baby is happy. Like, how do you keep your husband looks content? I mean, how do you as a family, how do you keep everything together and keep happy for your children? Because you don't want them to be more stressed.
Ma'am, I can say inspiration, going on my phone, listening to YouTube. My mother is a pastor, so yes, I'm very maybe religious. I pray, I read. I tell my kids when they see me cry, say, "Mommy, what's wrong?" I tell them, "You don't cry," And to see me cry makes my kids more peer support and peer pressure because they feel like, "Mommy ain't got this. What do we do?" And they're so young.
Right.
But I can't say that my prayer, my faith, my belief, seeing others going through this, but know that it's gonna get better. I don't know. I just feel like the help of God.
Right.
I mean, it's times where I've been evicted. I've had to go to court. I thought I wasn't gonna win, but the judge look at me, he look at my family, he look at how did y'all make it, and the only reason why we make it is I believe my faith and the folks that I come in contact with. Like I said.
I know, yeah. I mean, it's so wonderful to see like a family unit together.
Yes.
Even
and
with
I don't want to cut that off because my husband also, with the help of him, he goes online, he researches.
Right. Y'all are a family unit, and that's beautiful to see.
He's a good man. I can't say just because I'm homeless not to have him.
No, I mean y'all all together, so the family's gonna work together.
Yes. and when we didn't have it.
Okay, and say that again, girl.
When we had it and when we didn't have it, there's still a bond.
Right.
You got to be there.
Right.
And I think that if everyone sees what this culture and sees the population and see how much of the homeless we got, you know, go stand with them, pray with them.
Right.
Love them, you know?
Right, love. Don't give
Because
up.
I've been there. I'm still there.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay,
Pookie.
but
It's almost so tell me that you say you had to battle cancer.
Yeah, so I do.
Hold on for a second. All right, so we just took a brief intermission, and Daddy came to get his baby. I just love y'all family unit. I mean, I want that so bad, and just to see, you know, it's like crazy because, you know, you're in a state of homelessness. You know, I'm doing fine, but I still admire. It's, you know, no matter what, people still have something you can love and admire. And I just love seeing how y'all are so blessed in the middle of a storm, you know. But you were saying something about, you know, your health condition.
And with that being said, I have battled with ovarian cancer almost 4.5 years. I think I was diagnosed in 2017.
Okay.
I do not do chemo. I choose my medical is maybe bad. I don't have any services right now. Working on it.
Hold up. So you had ovarian cancer. You're not basically doing anything about it?
No, ma'am.
Why not? Because you're too preoccupied.
Survivor with my faith again. We believe. I trust him. I have woke up. It gets in the midst sometimes. It puts me down, but I can cry and I sit there for a little bit and I say, Lord, I don't let it take over. But being a survivor and being homeless with the heat.
Right. How is it dealing with the heat and everything?
It's
there's a lot of
migraines.
fighting.
I'm in and out the hospital emergency room a lot.
Really?
I can say it's not easy. I've had one point of a time, I think, I have high blood pressure also, so that's nothing to play with.
No, it's not.
I have high blood pressure, take your medicine. I've had points where I can't afford my medication and I still fall out and through the situation they have to come and nobody's here for me or my kids because my husband wants to know is my wife okay or
right.
But because I think so much of my situation of being homeless, I sit outside my door, I can ride up and down the street. I really believe, you know, I'm a true survivor.
Yes, you are. In every which way.
I focus on what my kids are going to look like for today.
Wow.
No matter what my situation is.
You're still a mom, you're still a family, and you still put your children first.
Yes, ma'am.
So let me ask you this. If you weren't homeless, if you had stable housing, would you be more like, would you take care of your cancer? Or?
Yes.
But because you have so much on you.
Because I've had so much on me, I think when I found out my cancer came in 2017, I completely lost it. Like I said, but now I gave birth to my baby. I can say that was safe, but after that, I still have it. And so, I don't know, like, it's been hard, but I believe that if I do get housing, that'll take a lot off my mind. Yeah.
I mean, and I understand what
I've had a social worker. They took my kids, gave them back, but talked about me for the wrong reason. I'm here. If it's out there, I need help with housing.
Yeah.
I'm told, I've been there 3 years. We have so many clothes, so many blessings.
Yeah.
Nowhere to put it. And when I walked through my room, I looked through it like, Lord, if I could just, kids had dressers, if they had cabinets,
right,
stoves, real life. They've seen it, but they don't have it anymore.
How old are your children?
I have a 6-year-old, I have a 2-year-old, I have an 18-year-old, and I have a 10-year-old.
Wow. And so how do you adjust your life when you have children that still have to go? Well, they're out for a summer break.
Well,
but how do you adjust with going to school and, you know, like
with the school situation, I can say it hasn't been too well. I had problems where my kids could not make it to school because the bus line wouldn't come get them or the bus was just lost. I had an issue where I have to go to court for my kids because we didn't have hot water in my hotel for almost 3 months, and they desired to come and take out a little problem with me saying that I did not send my kids to school, but my health for my kids was my concern, the hygiene. Well, they go to school, but they can't wash their hair. They couldn't.
Right.
This was from about Christmas until Valentine's Day of this year. And when I say that, yeah, like, I maintain even when they're out for the summer, I put their mind on stuff. We play sports.
Right.
We read books. We write. My kids love to paint. We can go get in the pool or the slide. So there's things that I do to keep my kids' mind off of our homeless situation.
Right.
I love taking gifts of clothes and shoes. So if anybody, support, because I feel like once the world love one another, it's gonna get better. It's that four-letter word.
Yeah.
Love.
So how do you handle your mental health? Like how do you as a woman? I mean, yes, you're a wife, yes, you're a mother, but what about you?
Me mentally, I'm not gonna say that I handle it well. I mean, because sometimes I could probably go out of character and spaz out because I'm angry. Maybe say like, we don't have this, and I'm just going about maybe getting upset mentally because it's going through my head like, what more can I do? Or I probably mentally I start writing. I type on computer. I have a little laptop. I grab my phone, and I try to take the time away from your children, because when it starts fighting you mentally, you need to get into your own space and your own character to, get yourself back. So what do you need? I mean, because you have so much joy, and you make it seem, but I know you have cancer, and you have so much on you that you can't even deal with that right now. And still have to be a mother and keep them. My most need is, like I said, I stay preparation of working. I get interviews. I try to keep a job, but housing.
Yeah.
I did this 3 years. It has been hard. If there's people who knows resources or first month deposits on helping people who has paid hotel bills out of their stream. I mean, I'm sure I have. It's almost $64,000 that I've gave it to live somewhere that I don't have, that the government has supported me with. And if it wasn't for the government, I probably would be in my car with my kids or whatever, walking around. So I think, hearing my story, viewing my story, support. It's all I'm looking for, support, saying, hey, I've been in this young lady's shoes. If I put her on top of the hill, let's see what she gonna do. And but nobody, if you don't give no one a chance, you won't know. You won't know. And I've never had a chance to actually have my own place. Places I've had, we've did like boarding, housing, and rooming like that. That's the housing I'm saying. I haven't had where, hey Jasmine, here's your key. When your kids are gonna be all right. No. It's been tough. We've had to stay in the house. People were dealing drugs. They shut it down. It's been hard. Shut it down. I almost died. My kids done been through stuff. We have guns. We done had guns pointed at our heads. So my kids are traumatized too. Oh my gosh. Yeah. What's the worst situation you've gone through? I want to be homeless. I think one day when we were in the car, somebody walked up with a gun. Some girl who had a conversation. Her child had a conversation with my child. And it was all over because my child had a scooter and wouldn't give the little boy the scooter. And he went going to tell his mom, and mom come downstairs, and dad jumped on my husband, and he was bleeding real bad, and mom kept holding the gun to me and my kids and were telling us, get back before I shoot you. Oh my gosh. So, with your children, you and your children. She pointed at my kids. She pointed at my son. My son was outside trying to get his dad. He was like, Daddy. He was just trying to get him in. It was so horrible. But I am ready to just you want a normal life, girl. You want a normal life. Like you got your husband, you got your children. Yeah. And how long you been going through this, you said? I've been through this almost 4 years now, but marriage to my husband 10 years. It's complicated. All right. So y'all please give, and what's your name again, hon? Jasmine. Yeah, y'all please give to Jasmine. She has so much joy. She has her husband, she has her 4 children, and she really takes care of them. And please press the thank you button and whatever money that y'all want her to have, or press go to her Cash App and please give. Y'all please support. We all one community, and let's just give and help out and see if we can get everyone back, that are asking and build trade to, for some help, okay? Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.